Hi guys, and welcome to a new video, which is another studio vlog. So I'm not sure anymore where I ended the last one, but let's begin with the end of last year. Some of you may have noticed me going silent for a few weeks in the end of November, and I can finally say that after all these years of thinking about how on earth someone could get an art block, because I had and have myriads of ideas waiting in my head to be made into arts, it hit me too. I was in the middle of the Johnny drawing when I just couldn't anymore. I felt like my creative spirit went on vacation and I couldn't seem to just pick up a pencil and do something. I didn't know what to do. I needed to get out of this because work wasn't waiting, and also unfortunately there is social media these days where when you don't post for a while the algorithm trashes you. So it was around Christmas time then where I thought to myself, just do something quick and simple, just something. I went to Pixabay and found a Christmas ornament that I tried to simplify then and paint with watercolours. I thought this would get me out of the hole, but until middle of December, there was nothing. Normally when I sense one of these lows coming, I just power through it, but this time it was the literal art block that fell on my head and overwhelming advice I had seen on YouTube over the years just didn't work at all. In the end, I chose to put a self-set deadline on my head right on top of that brick of an art block. I wanted to have that color pencil drawing done by New Year's Eve. And yeah, what can I say? It worked. I posted the finished piece on New Year, and from there on things were normal again. Until mid-February then, I was busy with my graphite matte raven. Also had to set myself a deadline here because on the 15th I left for 8 days to take care of the cats of my best friend while he ventured to Sweden. I could not take any work with me there because there's no space to get anything done. I basically spent these 8 days on the couch, Netflixing and just calming my mind a bit. Unfortunately though, after a few days I called home and got to know that the whole house had caught the sea disease. I thought, wonderful. I'll come home, catch it too, and end up in a fiasco. But it turns out that germ seems to avoid me. I came home, of course stayed on distance to everyone else in the house just for safety, but nothing happened. I could proceed with my life just as usual. It went on another 10 days or so then until everyone was negative again and things could go back to normal. After being home again for some days, the next problem was already waiting around the corner. After printing out a few things, I found that my printer, which I have had for years and years, had decided to die. So it was time for a new one. I spent nights on Amazon browsing through printers, reading reviews, but in the end it became another Canon. Because ever since we have a computer here, we always had a Canon printer and I never had a bad experience with them so far, so yeah. The unpacking, setting up and installing turned out to be a little bit complicated, but it wasn't the first printer I had set up, so everything went fine. I also couldn't quite understand the complaints in the reviews on Amazon of people not being able to set up their printer because it's not that hard. So after the printer issue was settled and I was satisfied, I one day picked up the mail and for those who didn't know yet, I have written a novel. At first I was scared to open the package because I feared I had messed up the file with the text and the cover. But it doesn't look so bad at all. The story is set in the sci-fi and fantasy genre and on a desert planet where a reptilian race is threatening the life of every inhabitant of this world. And the ruling priests calm them by sacrificing animals, but yeah, you know how things often go. Something goes wrong, someone goes out of line, and from there on everything goes downhill. So far I can only release the German version, but I will definitely translate the story into English. That will take some time though, because right now I have a few artworks for friends lined up that need to be done first. Also, after having a proper look at the test print, I then went through it and read it one last time to make sure there are no typos, mistakes and whatever left in there. Yeah, well, you can see I'm not an ace yet in finding every single little mistake. I had to edit the text file a few times more, and also the cover needed a little fix. But in the end, I got it done. 15 years of work. It's kind of surreal to hold the book in my hands now, and I hope that people will like it. The current state of things on this project is so far the softcover and the hardcover are all set and ready to go, but I'm still having a fight with the ebook, and I'm not sure if in the end there will be an ebook at all, because I just can't get it to work and look right. Yeah. Which brings me to my next point. Lately I called our local town hall to get an appointment to finally submit my business application. Yes, I'm going officially business now. I have already posted a few thoughts on that, and you can find these in the video that I linked above. Turns out, however, I did not need an appointment at all. I just had to go there and throw that application form into their letterbox. Hey guys, so today is the day where I'm gonna bring out my business application, my Gewerbeantrag. And I've been up for quite a while already today because I got everything fixed that I'm gonna need after I get my paper that I'm officially allowed to sell. So I've already got the tables for my tax stuff ready. I fixed the last thing of my book. So yeah, I'm gonna go now. See you later. So, put in a short stop at the local parking spot right by the mountains. I hope you can see that. It's one of my favorite spots here. And yeah, mission successful. Now I'm waiting for the letter. I'm hoping that no people come here to see me talking to myself. Just gonna show you around here a little bit, and then I'm gonna go home. So, and I'm back home. You might might ask now, why is this business thing such a big thing for you? And the story is, on February 28th, my little empire, Atrofugium, turned 10 years. And the business is gonna take effect dated back to March 1st. So 10 years and 1 day after this little thing was born, it's gonna turn into a business. And yeah, for me that is something special. Because yeah, I've been working all these years and now finally I can make something from it. I hope. We'll see. But yeah. And I'm gonna end this video also here, and I'm thanking you very much for watching, as always. And I'm stunned by the explosion of followers. Like, you're getting more and more, and it's fascinating. It's really, thank you so much. I never thought I'd get beyond the 100. Seriously. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. And yeah, you know how it goes. Give a thumbs up. Comment if you want. Share the video. Share my channel. And yeah, if you want to see future vlogs, if you want to see my face again, then consider subscribing. And I'm gonna keep you updated on how things are going with the business. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to stop because my arm is falling off from holding the phone. Bye, see you.